Alright, good afternoon. Today we're going to be collecting rhizomes from Bulrush species, and we're going to start with a materials list. So out here we have our sharpshooters, and we have our machetes, and we have our bag, which we're going to label with our site, our species, and number. And here we have our cooler where we're going to put the rhizomes once we collect them to keep them cool. And here we have our pruning shears to assist in cutting the rhizomes to collect them. Here we have a monotypic Bulrush patch, and we're going to be collecting a 1/2 meter by 1/2 meter patch. We're going to go in about 1 meter to prevent edge effect, and we're going to mark out a 1/2 meter by 1/2 meter using the sharpshooter. So we've selected our 1/2 meter by 1/2 meter patch, and we are going to use the sharpshooters to cut along the edge of the square. You're going to want to try and go down like as your shovel goes down. So when you're digging around your 1/2 meter by 1/2 meter patch, try and go as deep as the shovel so that you break the rhizomes that are marking the edge of your plot, and so that you can lever underneath the patch to be able to haul it out and make the rhizome collection easier. So we have cut our 1/2 meter by 1/2 meter patch. We've gone as deep down as the shovel. And now we are going to try and ply out this entire patch from the underneath. So we're going to get everybody on one side. Alright, so we've all gotten on the same side. And now we're going to try and lever it up from the underneath. Trying to get your sharpshooter underneath the patch of soil to be able to gain leverage. So you can also try and lever it up from different sides and see if you can get underneath the large patch. So because we can lever up the patch as one segment, we're going to cut along the middle and make another segment in the middle and try and lever up each half independently. Then I gotta come at it from that side. Go. Alright. Let's see if we can actually get it out. There we go. Sweet. There you go. Yeah. Alright. So now that we've gotten out this chunk of rhizome mat, we're going to take it to the water and try and clean it to make the rhizomes getting out easier. It makes it a lot easier if when you select your patch you're near a body of water so that you can wash off the mud. So underneath your patch you're going to have the rhizomes, which are the underground stems. Can we roll it over? And you can see them pointing out right here. This one is dead because it's black. You want rhizomes that are a healthy red or white color. So once you find a really healthy rhizome, like this bright red one here, you're going to try and follow it through the rhizome mat to keep it as attached and as long as possible. So this is a rhizome that we've followed through the rhizome mat and we've pulled out, and the bright red indicates that it's very healthy. I'm going to briefly clean it in the water a little bit better. So you can see the bright red rhizome and the new bud coming out here. Now we're going to use the shears and cut off the above ground biomass to just about 2 or 3 inches. We are going to label the bag with, we're going to label it with a Sharpie. You can do that. We're going to write the site name, which for here is going to be Cutler. And we're going to write the species, which is hardstem, and put a 1 by it to indicate this is the first patch of hardstem at Cutler. And then we're going to put the rhizomes in the bag. We're going to seal the bag. And once we have all the rhizomes from this patch, we're going to put it into the cooler. So we pulled out this rhizome. It is not bright red, and you can see when you cut into it that it's brown and not white on the inside. The healthiest rhizomes are the ones that are bright red on the outside and white on the inside. Yeah, they just twist and turn. So we've pulled these rhizomes out of the marsh patch, and we have over 20 nodes on the rhizome, and so that's good. And we're gonna put this patch back in the hole that we made to leave as little as possible. So the most important part is to take a GPS point. I have a GPS app on my phone called Theodolite, and it takes pictures with the GPS overlaid on the picture. Perfect. Now we're going to put the rhizomes that we've collected in this cooler, making sure we close the bag. And that's a collection.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm not ready. I don't know how to do this.
Tell me when to hold up the shovel.
Hold up the shovel. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do it.
Is that like something you just made up? Or?
Yep, that's what it was.
That's awesome.
True science in action right there.
Creativity at its finest.
That sounded promising.
Yeah.
The sacrifices you give to science.
If you guys don't mind getting dirty.